Okay, all right. Welcome back. So let us continue the flat file concept. So I have few scenarios for you guys. So I want you guys to do these scenarios right now. The first scenario is I add spoken flat file is a heterogeneous transformation. It's an heterogeneous transformation. So what does this mean? Flat file is an heterogeneous transformation. Uh, Sorry, I had told not flat file is an heterogeneous transformation. I had told joiner and union transformation. Joiner and union transformation is a heterogeneous transformation. So what does this mean? Heterogeneous means it can join the data or it can take the input from multiple sources. It can be from database. It can also be from flat files like Notepad, Excel. So it can take the data from multiple different type of data source, flat file and relational tables. So this is the meaning of heterogeneous. So now what we will be doing is the first requirement would be uh, load the source flat file of load the source DPT flat file department flat file to the target DPT target 20 flat file where target should contain only department number 20 details. This is one requirement. So this means target you have to take source as DPT table, a DPT file, and target is also DPT file, and you have to use a filter and it has to be department number equal to 20. The data has to go and it is a filter transformation. So now next one we will do. I want join emp join emp table and dpt flat file to the emp underscore dpt target table. So obviously you know target should contain emp and dpt table details. Third one is union. Union is also called as heterogeneous transformation. It's already documented. Union is also called as heterogeneous transformation. Heterogeneous means multiple source. Source would be same relational and the source would be again relational and the one second source would be relational and the flat file. This is the meaning of heterogeneous. So I want to copy something, please copy it quickly. So the requirement would be simple. Load dpt10 as relational table, load dpt10 as relational table and dpt20 DEPT10 as relational table and DEPT20 as a flat file. Also DEPT30 also has flat file. That means 20 and 30 are of data is coming from the flat file. 10 is data which is of relational table. So this is one requirement. Load DEPT10, DEPT20 also flat file to the single EMP union flat file. EMP union, sorry, not EMP, DEPT union flat file underscore flat file. This is the third requirement want you guys to do. So fourth requirement would be, what can be the fourth requirement I can give you guys. So yeah, again, load DEPT10, DEPT20 and DEPT30 relational table to the one second, load DEPT10, DEPT20, DEPT30 from the flat file, from the relational table, from the source relational table. Load DEPT10, DEPT20, DEPT30 from the source relational table and distribute to target which is Chicago file, New York file, Chicago file, New York file, Dallas or Chicago, New York and Dallas file, where location will be Chicago for, where location would be Chicago for Chicago file, New York for New York file and Dallas for Dallas file. Start doing these requirements. I will give you some 15 minutes time. So after that I'll show how to run this query, how to create a mapping. Okay, alright. So now let me show how to do this. So first requirement. So what is the first requirement? First requirement is Load the source dpt flat file to the target dpt target 20 flat file. So that means source is a department number, which is a flat file, and the target is a department number 20. Okay, so now let me create a flat file. Source is also a flat file, target is also flat file. From source, all the 4 department number, uh, from source all the data will go, and to the source all the data will go, and using filter we have to filter only department number 20 and send to the target. So now let me open the Informatica Power Center Designer. So once I open this Informatica Power Center Designer, I'm going for online training folder. Let me open the source is by typing stbu. So now we have a table called DPT table. This table details would be taken to create a flat file. So now I will create a flat file in D drive. So go to the D drive, new text document. It is dpt underscore source.txt, which is a flat file, and let me give all the details. So let me make it as a comma, as a delimiter. There should be no other delimiter like spaces as we are seeing. So first make your file ready. In the organization or in the company, the file would be given by the team. There will be a separate data quality team. So now prepare a file, as we are doing here. Prepare a file which has to be proper. So once I prepare this file, Chicago and Boston. So this file is created, department underscore source.txt. So now let me import this file. Go to the tools, source analyzer, sources, import from file, and go to your my computer D drive, and you cannot see the file. What is the reason? Because I have to change file of type to all files. Only then I'll be able to see this. Now what I have to do is select country where is our dpt source underscore txt. What was the next thing I taught you? You have to do import field names from the first line, which means you will be selecting the data from the second line. So next is click on next button, finish button. Now save the mapping, save this file. Now create a target file, because again target is a file. Tools, target designer, targets, create a file and give a name target underscore dpt, and make the database as flat file. Click on create and done button. Now add 2 columns. The first column would be as we have seen 3 columns. The first column would be department number, second column should be dname, third column would be location. Obviously the first column data type department number would be number, and the remaining can be as it is. So can also increase the data size of location to 20 and also the dname to 20, so that size should not be lesser than whatever source data comes here. Then there will be a truncation or some other issues. So now let me create a mapping. Go to the mapping, create m underscore source target dpt flat 20. The name would be given in the mapping document. There is no need to worry how I get this, and obviously once you go to the source, you have to go to the flat file option, select the source DEPT underscore source, select the target also target underscore DEPT. So I want only department number 20. So obviously which transformation I have to use? You can use all the transformation with a flat file, whether it's filter, sorter, joiner, union, all the transformation can be used. Now let me go to the transformation, click on create button and select the transformation called filter transformation and give a name fill underscore department number 20. Click on create button, done button. Now drag all the ports from source to the filter transformation and give the condition. Go to the properties and give the filter condition as department number equal to 20. Now click on validate button, OK button, OK button, apply, OK. Now drag all the ports from the filter transformation to the target file. Now do Ctrl S and ensure that your mapping is valid. Now go to the workflow manager, and in the workflow manager go to the workflow, create, give a name wf underscore mapping name, that is m underscore source underscore target DEPT flat 20. Now go to the task, create s underscore m underscore source target DEPT flat 20. Now link from task, link task, start to the session, double click on the session, go to the mapping, change the source is now flat file, you cannot give here the relational. So go down, obviously source file directory should be changed to what? D drive, and source file name is dpt underscore source.txt. Next is come to the targets. Target also there will be an output field directory, change output field directory whichever drive you want. I want here only, and I will make a target DEPT, and let me put today's date, which is 25th. .txt. Now change it to the .txt. So this file called target DEPT 25.txt would be dynamically created while I run this workflow. Is it clear? So let me show again what exactly was done. If I delete quickly, I'll show. Just see this. So now once I drag the source, I'll drag the target also. So how did I create the target? So go to the tools, target designer. Obviously targets has to be created in target only. Go to the targets, create, and give a name target DEPT new something, and ensure that the database type is flat file because we are creating a flat file. Click on create button, done button, and add 3 columns. Go to the column section, start creating 3 columns. One is department number, second is DNAME, third is LOC. So department number is obviously number, DNAME is string, location is also string. Let me also increase the size to 2020. Save this. Now let me drag this target table. Go to the transformation, click on create and select the transformation called filter transformation, give a name fill underscore DEPT 20. Click on create button, done button. Select all. So the reason why it is not copied because there is no source qualifier. So let me drag it Select all the ports, drag it to the filter, come to the filter condition, make it as DEPT number equal to 20. Click on OK button, apply, OK button. Now select all the ports, drag to the target. Now save the mapping, click on the workflow manager, workflow, create WF underscore mapping name, that is M underscore source target DPT flat. DPT flat 20. Let the workflow name is there. So okay, go to the task create, give a name S underscore M underscore source target DPT flat 20 and select the appropriate mapping which has to be associated with this session. Go to the task, link task from start to the session, save it. Now double click on the session, go to the mapping, change the source. Source file directory is D drive, target, change the target output file directory would be again D drive. Click on apply button, OK button, save it. Now workflow, start workflow. Now you will see a file in the D drive gets created dynamically and data would be moved to that file from the source and only department number 20 would be loaded. The reason is we are using a filter transformation. So let us see that department number 20 loading to the target. What's happening? Start execution. Okay, failed. What is the reason? Failed. So like we can see the error. What is the reason of the things getting failed? Status, the repository service marked to the session is impacted and the integration service is not configured to run the impact. What is this error? Let me try to go a little bit deeper on this error. Right click, get workflow log. Error. Okay, repository service mark the session instance as the integration service. So better, let me check once the mapping source and the target thing. It's a file, a D drive. Okay, so what I can do is I can just close it once and reopen it. That is the best thing to do. Let me close and reopen. Let me rerun this. Did I save it? Okay, workflow, start workflow. Once I do workflow, start workflow. Okay, it's getting filled. So let me check the mapping again. The issue is out of my reach. Open the online training. Rename location. Online training. Okay, 1 minute. drive, target also, okay, D drive, apply, okay, save it, workflow, start workflow. Okay, alright, so now what we are doing is the file got generated, but it's in the .out form. So however, we can select the program and open this file in whichever format we want. But better to do is, let me change the extension. Let me go to my session, go to the mapping, go to the target, and change the output file name from .out to .txt. Okay, save it. Now workflow, start workflow. So again this file gets updated and you can see that target dpt new one.txt has come, but I have not got the header. What is the reason I have not got the header? The reason for not getting the header is in the target option in the session level, in the mapping target. So I have not given header option. I have to give it as output field names. I have to click on OK, save it, workflow, start workflow. Now if you see, there is an header, department number, D name, location, and we have got department number 20, research dollars. So first one is got right, everyone. So let us do the second one. The second requirement is join EMP table and DEPT flat file to the EMP DEPT target table. So that means here EMP is a database table and DEPT is a flat file. Using joiner we will join and will send to the EMP DEPT target table. Same we have done already using this in the joiner transformation. Okay. Okay, alright. So we have already done this using joiner transformation. So now using as joiner is an heterogeneous transformation, that means joiner has a capacity to join even flat file. This example will prove that even you can use flat file with joiner transformation and also the database table together. So here let me I already have, okay, let me create a mapping now, straightforward. I hope you are able to understand the requirement. So let me create, go to the tools. Okay, let me create a mapping, m underscore emp dept flat. So now source is a flat file and it is okay, so it's dept source and emp is a database table. I have to go to the oracle underscore dsn, select this, and target is again a database emp dept. Now it's same example as joiner. Here its only changes dpt is a flat file. Previous example dpt was a database table. Here it's a flat file. One is flat file, one is database table. This is to prove that union transformation has a capacity to take even the flat file. So now go to the transformation, click on create button, select the transformation called joiner transformation, give a name JNR underscore EMP DEPT. Now click on create button, done button. Now drag, select all the ports, drag to the joiner, select D name, Okay, we can select all the ports from the source qualifier of DPT source and drag to the joiner transformation. Double click on the joiner transformation, go to the condition, and you can add a condition which is department number equal to department number. Click on apply, click on OK, save it, and now from the joiner, send to the department number and rename LOC to the target, and rename LOC to the target. Rename LOC to the target. Now, okay, we have already done this. The extra thing is in joiner, as we already know, joiner is for clubbing more than one source, and whenever the output is there from more than one table, we will use the joiner transformation. Here also same thing we are doing. Joiner joining EMP from database table and DEPT from flat file. Now drag all the source from the EMP. So can you guys tell me, is it correct? The detail table is EMP table and DEPT table is master table. Is it correct? Great. Now employee number, rename job, MGR, IDET, salary, commission, and rename LOC. Okay, department number, rename LOC. Do Control S. Okay, so let me delete this. Okay, did I give the condition? Go to the condition, add a condition. It's department number equal to department number. Click on apply button, OK button. Now save it. Now go to the workflow, create WF underscore mapping name, that is M underscore EMP underscore DEPT flat. Click on OK button. Now go to the task, create S underscore M underscore EMP underscore DEPT flat. Click on create button. Okay, so now select the proper file, MEMP DEPT flat. Okay, M underscore DEPT flat. Okay, done. Now go to the task, link task, start to the session, double click on the session, go to the mapping, change the source. Source is D drive, and one more source is a relational table. We know this, native source EMP table, and EMP DEPT is again a native target. And let me truncate the table dynamically using truncate target table option, because already the table which I have taken is a table which has the data. Click on apply OK button, do Control S. Now workflow, start workflow. Now if you see the monitor, okay, it's running. Now let me right click and do get run properties, and you will see in the source target statistics 14 records from the EMP table, 4 records from the DEPT table. So total records went to the EMP DEPT target table is 14 records. Now let us see the data in the table. Do this, connect TDBU slash TDBU, set line 150, select star from EMP underscore DEPT. So you can see the data. That means this proves that joiner is an heterogeneous transformation which can take the data both from uh, database table, which is called relational table, and also from the flat file. Now let us do the next requirement, third requirement, which is DEPT10 as the relational table, and 20 and 30 is a flat file, and it has to load to again DEPT union flat file. So let us do this. So now, okay, first in STBU, I have to create, I think already, okay, let me create table DEPT10, which is exactly as select star from DEPT where department number equal to 10. Okay, so now this copied quickly. Okay, alright. So once it's copied, 20 and 30 are the flat file. So let me create this flat file in the D drive. So I am going to the start my computer D drive here. It's new text document dpt20.txt. Again, new text document dpt30.txt. Now dpt20 and 30 has to be taken. dpt20.txt. Next is dpt30.txt. Go to the 30, save it and make it as 30, and we can make it as etl. Okay, save it. Now two flat files is ready, and let me create a target is also flat file. Go to the mapping. First let me import this two tools, source analyzer, sources, import from file. As we all know, go to my computer D drive, and to see the files you have to do file of type as all files. Now select 20 and 30. 20, you select this flat file, and as we know, you have to select import field names from the first line. Why? Because I don't want this columns. Select it, click on next button, finish. Now go to the tools, source analyzer, sources, import from file, make file of type as all files, dpt30.txt, click on OK button, import field names from the first line, click on next button, finish button. Okay, now save this. Now create a target file, tools, target designer, targets, create. It is what we have to do is target dpt union, and database type is flat file. Click on create, done, and as we know, there should be 3 columns. One is department number, second column is dname, third column is location, and change the data type of department number to number. Okay, so remaining are string. You have to do this. Okay. Okay, once we do this, we'll click on apply button, OK button, save this flat file, go to the mapping designer, create a new mapping create m underscore dpt union flat. So now bring your 20 and 30 from the flat file and bring your 10 from the relational table. So I didn't create this in the database dpt10. So this dpt10 I can copy from here, okay, and paste it in stbu user. Let me come to the stbu user, so that if I do select star from dpt10, I can see department number 10 details. Now this dpt10 would be imported into the Informatica with the help of source analyzer, because dpt10 is a relational table which is given in the requirement. Go to the tools, source analyzer, sources, import from database, give the connection Oracle underscore DSN, stbu, click on connect button. It is dpt10, OK button. Now bring this dpt10, it is a relational table, and target, as we know, it's target dpt union. So everyone are able to get right. Source are 3, target is 1. So emp10 is from relational table, 20 and 30 is of flat file, 10 as only department number 10 details, 20 as 20 details, 30 as 30 details. So 10 is there in the database. We created this table with this syntax. 20 is over here, which has only 20 details. 30 is also over here, which has 30 details. So now I have source 3 tables and target 1 table. Whenever you have multiple source, to club all the source, we have a transformation called joiner transformation. So click on transformation, go to the create button, select the transformation called union transformation, and give a name underscore un underscore emp 1020 30. It's not emp table over here, it's a dpt table. Click on create button, done button. Now first, always whenever you are unioning, all the source structure should be same. Means if it is department number, dname, location, even in 2030 it should be with the same thing. Now once I drag the first group, go to the groups and add 3 groups and rename the first group as dpt10, rename the second group as dpt20, rename the third group as dpt underscore 30. Okay, so in the first group, obviously now remaining are the output group. The first one is the input, remaining are first one is the output, remaining are the input group. So 20 to 20 you can link, 30 to 30 could be linked. Now first one is output link. From here we can drag to the target. So with this, it proves union is also heterogeneous transformation, where it can join the data from relational table and also from the flat files. Now save it and ensure that your mapping is valid. Once it is confirmed that your mapping is valid, you can go to the workflow, create and wf underscore mapping department underscore union flat. Go to the task, click on create button, give a name s underscore m underscore dpt union flat. Click on create button and select an appropriate mapping. Click on OK button. Done button. Okay, you can see which is that mapping, MPDPT flat. This is not the mapping. This is a wrong mapping which is associated. Just delete your session, again create a session, go to the task, create s underscore m underscore dpt underscore union flat, create union flat, done button. Now go to the task, link task, start to the session, double click, go to the mapping, change the source to the D drive, D colon, D colon, D colon, D colon, and it's a native source, and target is a native, and target is D drive, and it is .txt, and also I can add this header option to output field names. Click on apply button, OK button, save it. Now workflow, start workflow. Now you can see the monitor running. Right click, get run properties. So one records from the source, then 1, 21, 31, and to the union all the 3 records has gone. So I can also see here 10, 20, 30. However, order is not arrayed. If you want a proper order, you can use the sorter transformation and you can order it however you want. Got this? Now let us do the last one, where I have a requirement like I have a requirement load DEPT 10, DEPT 20, DEPT 30 from source relational table. So all are relational table and distribute to target DEPT 10, DEPT 20 from the okay, let it be relational table, and target are files, and there is a filter like Chicago file should contain location Chicago data, New York file should contain New York data, Dallas file should contain Dallas data. So now let us see whether we have 10, 20, 30 as the source. If we don't have, let us create. Go to your file. Okay, so in STBU you have to create table. DPT 10 is already there. DPT 20 as selects. In my previous example 10 was created already, so I don't want to create 10 again. So here I am creating 20. The same thing will happen. So once I create 20, I will be creating 30 also. Okay, so you want to copy it quickly. This for 20. So once for 20 it is been copied. This is for 30. Okay, once for 20 and 30 is copied, so both the things would be created in the STBU, source database unit. The requirement is 3 sources would be merged and again distributed with location wise. So first let me see the source. Which user, show user, says which user, it's STBU user 20, 30, already 10 is there. Now what I will do is I will go to Informatica, go to tools, source analyzer, sources, import from database, click on connect button. Let me select these 2 sources and target is a file. So go to tools, target designer, targets, create. I will create target Chicago target check, which contains Chicago details. So obviously we have 3 columns. D name, sorry, department number, D name, LOC. So department number is number data type, and remaining will remain string. So same way I have to again create target create and create target New York and select database type is flat file and create 3 columns. So now it is department number, dname, LOC. So department number is a number, remaining is dname, LOC. Now again I'll create one more target and give it as target underscore Chicago, New York, Dallas, DALLAS. Here also I will create 3 columns. Dname, sorry, it's not dname, it's department number, it's dname, LOC, department number, dname, LOC. Now go to the mapping, create m underscore, that is what, location flat. So bring these 3 source relational table data, and obviously target are again 3 targets, that is Chicago, Dallas, and where is New York, Chicago, Dallas, New York. So now what we have to do is, let us bring the transformation called union transformations. Thumb rule is, whenever you have multiple source, use a transformation called union transformation. So let me bring the transformation called union transformation. Go to the transformation, click on create, select the transformation called union and give a name un underscore DPT 10, 20, 30. Click on create and done button. The same thing. Select one source to the union, add 3 union groups. First one is DPT underscore 10, second one is DPT underscore 20, third one is DPT underscore 30. Click on apply button and OK button. Now first one is an output, the remaining would be an input. So now drag department number 20 source qualifier to department number 20, and the same thing here also in the group I have given 2020, so let me make it 30. Same thing, 30 from the source will go to the union. Now again to the target, the same way it will happen. We cannot send. Target has to go Chicago to the first file, Dallas to the second file, New York to the third file. So what we can do is, can go to the transformation, click on create button. Whenever you have multiple targets, which transformation we have to bring? Router. Give a name RTR underscore location. Click on create and done button. Now select first 3 columns and send to the router. Now go to the groups, add 3 groups again, Chicago, CHICAG, Chicago, LOC, NWYRK, New York, location, and again is Dallas. So Chicago would be LOC equal to Chicago, 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 Chicago spelling. Let me ensure the things. Select star from DPT. I just want to know the name. Okay, alright. CHICAGO. 1 minute. I just want to know the name, whether it's proper or not. Dallas. Where is 10? 10 can be seen in the source. Select star from DPT10. Select star from DPT20. Select star from DPT underscore 30. So CHI CAGO, great. So now CHI CAGO. Okay. Now the second location. LOC location equal to NEWYORK New York. Third one, location equal to Dallas. Location equal to DALLAS, Dallas. Now in the router we have the 3 locations. Now I can send to the 3 targets. So from Chicago of the router, the location Chicago will go to Chicago target. The location New York will go to the New York target, and the location Dallas will obviously contain the Dallas target. Do Control S and do arrange all iconic so that you can see the table. This is how the table. So guys can copy you guys can copy this mapping. So it will help you. At home you can go and you can start working on this. So in the union I have a logic as 3 groups: DPT10, DPT20, DPT30 to club all the data. So in the router I again have the logic of location equal to Chicago, location equal to New York, location equal to Dallas, and it goes to the target. Now let me create a mapping workflow create wf underscore mapping name, that is wf underscore m underscore location underscore flat. Now go to the task, create s underscore m underscore location underscore flat underscore location underscore flat. Click on OK button, done button. Now come to the task, link task, start to the session, double click on the session, go to the mapping. There are 3 sources. All the 3 source we have to change to the native source, and there is one again 3 targets. However, the targets are flat file, so you cannot. And let me give the header option to get the column name, output field names. Here also output field names. Here also output field names. And not only this, I have to again give where you need the output file, d:/ in the D drive .txt. Same thing in the target Dallas also, d:, and target will have .txt. Same thing in Chicago also, d:, .txt. Click on apply. Okay, save it. Now let me run the workflow. Start workflow. So automatically the 3 files will come. Target Chicago, which is 30. Target Dallas, the location is Dallas, it is 20, and target New York, the location with New York. So this is all about whatever we have done. So please practice it right now. I'll stop the session.